Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD5. So I'm back here with the game and I'm gonna show you right now the brand new intermediate map that has been added on Mastery Impoppable. Once again, for those of you who don't know what Mastery mode is this elite game mode that you unlock after you complete certain requirements in terms of medals achieved in the different maps. And in this game mode, every balloon is one rank higher and you get less cash from popping them. So it's a very elite and hard, difficult game mode. And for that reason, I'm going to share on Impoppable using the monkey special building. You're going to need all 4 levels required. And then I'm going to use some lab upgrades. Attack speed, starting cash, sell price, and big balloon sabotage. Now, even if you don't have these lab upgrades maxed, but I strongly recommend to use them, at least these 4, because they are the best ones, and they're gonna really help you a lot, especially sell price. And yeah, that's it. So I will not be using injections or premiums or special agents. And yeah, let's jump here into the gameplay. I've already played this map, now I've tested it to see if it was possible to beat it. And now for Mastery, I recommend you to play it on normal mode. This is gonna just allow you to have more time from the balloons where they start from until they reach the throne area and then before they leak. Now, because of the monkey special building, you should have 1 free monkey, and I'm gonna place it right here on strong, and then I'm gonna place an engineer. Now, engineer on one of the 2 thrones is exactly the same. You can go for whatever throne you prefer. In this case, I'm gonna go for the right one. But yeah, even the last one is just same. Just place it closest to the bottom and to the left. And you can see that because of the throne buff, this engineer is going to have a lot more of attack speed. It's going to have double attack speed. A little bit more range as well. I don't know if some other stats are also increased. Like for example, pierce or damage. It should be still 1 layer, as you can see here. So damage is not increased, but I don't know if pierce also it's increased. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And because of this huge buff in terms of attack speed especially, you can survive all these early rounds just with the Dark Monkey, so the free Dark Monkey, and then the Engineer, and that's it. Like you're not gonna need other towers or other upgrades. And that means that you can place a farm, here we go, right for round 6. And I just recommend to place this farm like closest to the bottom and to the right side in this corner. And yeah, so in that way you can start getting the additional cash, and yeah, it becomes a lot easier. So farm here 1-0. And you can see that the insane amount of attack speed you have from the engineer because of the throne buff is just enough. Like you can survive until round 9, pretty much all those yellows just with a monkey and an engineer, and that's just awesome. After that, I just recommend to get engineer 1-0, and you're gonna start spawning the sentry guns. And of course, because of the insane amount of attack speed, you can see that you have a lot of sentries around. So you have the extra attack speed from the monkey lab upgrades, then from the throne buff. So yeah, that's why you have so many sentries at once. In this round, I just recommend to go slow, and remember to just place a farm before the round ends. It doesn't really matter where you place it because you're gonna end up selling it anyway. Just drop it before the round ends, so you get the additional 80 cash, so the 2 bananas. I think I still need 1. Yeah, here we go. Sentries are gonna just be randomly spawned around the engineer, so you should have roughly half of them on the left side of the engineer and half of them on the right side. And at this stage, I just recommend you to sell 1 farm, so the lower farm, to get the other one to 0. If you have especially sell priced after like higher than level 10, which you should have to, if you wanna play, if you're gonna be even able to play this map on Mastery. Yeah, that's just the best way because you can get more cash because of this farm. Yeah, so that's the idea. Another farm placed before the ends, collecting the cash, getting net 1-0. Now you should have got one free extra dot monkey at the end around 10. So I haven't placed it yet because you can see there is no need, but I'm gonna place it right now just to have the spot already occupied by it. Right, I'm gonna set it on first. Yeah, this one was strong, this one also strong. Yeah. Go slow in round 19. You should be able to place a farm in the round. And remember, the additional 80 cash from a 0-0 farm, it's super important. So remember, it doesn't really matter where you drop it, just drop it fast enough so you get the extra cash. You're gonna be selling it anyway to get the other one to 0. So yeah, there we go, selling to 0. You should be able to place another monkey now. In case you see some sentries around and you can't actually drop it correctly, you can always like wait. But I think I can drop it right here as well. So I'm gonna place this one on last. So these two on strong, all right, remember, and this one on last. Now this should be enough for the lab balloons that are gonna come in round 22. This is mastery, so of course the first lab balloons are gonna come in round 22, so it's a bit earlier. But yeah, that's the farm in the round. And yeah, because of last, because of strong, you should be able to pop all these lads pretty quickly. Yeah, then the sentries, you know, with all their attack speed, you just can pop all the balloons inside the lab balloons, and that's it. Once again, go slow here. Yeah, I don't know if I can actually get enough cash. I should be able to, but I don't know if I will be able to actually place it. Yeah, actually I can. So once again, just placing it to have the extra 80 cash. So that's one. And that should be the two. Now round 24, I recommend you to place one set of prospects right here on the top side, just to pop the camo like that. So don't upgrade your monkeys, don't do anything, just get the prospects. Should be 35 cash, so should be pretty easy, and that's how to do it. Once again, here round 25, just go slow, get another farm, and this should be the last farm you're gonna get in this gameplay. Yeah, right there should be good. So that's one cash, and then I'm gonna wait for the second one. Once again, just maximizing the income in the early game. The more you maximize the income in the early game, the better the middle game is gonna be. So yeah, that's the idea. I should be able to even place a farm here once again before that ends. Just get a little bit more cash in the next round, and I can even get it like 1-0, I think. Round 27, once again, is very easy with this setup, just because of the fact that you have all the sentries. So yeah, there is no way these balloons can sneak through. All right, now selling this one. Yeah, farm 2-0. Round 28 also is easy, you have zebras. Then at this stage is where I recommend you to drop a village here, closest to the bottom, and just make sure that you have the top right farm in range. So that's the important thing, all right? That you can discount it, and you can have both of these monkeys also in range of the village, right, for discount. And yeah, that's the idea. Now after you do this, you want to now sell all the farms, and you want to rebuild them again. But in this case, because of the fact that you have already a village placed, you can discount them by 10%. And the discount is for all the upgrades. It's for replacing it and for upgrading it. So it's very nice. So yeah, that's what I recommend here. So one farm 3-0, another one 2-0, another one 2-0, and then just dropping the last one yeah, in the round. Yeah, actually 1-0, that's fine. Round 29, once again, it's still pretty simple. And round 30 also is pretty simple. So here, yeah, I don't know why I didn't got the... Actually, I can get it 2-0, yeah, my bad. So here we go. 4 farms, in my experience, is the best number. So don't go for more. It shouldn't really be that needed. Getting the other monkey here. And now that you have got your 4 core dark monkeys, you're gonna get the ones in the front on strong, the ones in the back on first. So that's the idea. And now you're gonna get the one on the right side, because of the fact it's discounted, right? You're gonna get it 1-3. and therefore yeah, it's just a lot more damage now. Remember, do it before round 31 starts, because round 31 you have a lot of rainbows, you have a lot of balloons, and yeah, you don't want to risk, you know, having some of these balloons pushing forward and making you to lose. So yeah, that's just it. All right, that's another farm 3-0. All these lats should be very, very easy. And once again, for round 33 in this case, just make sure you get both of these monkeys on the right side, 2, 3. So 1 and 2. Yeah, I upgraded them during the round, but that's fine. So just make sure you get them. Go for the ones on the right, very simply because of the fact that they're discounted. You know, you have a place of village, so it's just better. You save more cash this way. Next, round 35 is incoming. Once again, just look at the village and try to place a balloon shipper. Know that it's 100% the range of the village, so don't risk it. Placing it too close towards the left, it's not really important at the moment. You just need to hold 4 of the 5 ceramics that will be coming out in round 35. So that's the goal. And yeah. Alright, now this stage is where you can get the first factory, and you can sell 3 farms. You can be ready to get the factory. Remember always to start the round and upgrade it. Alright, so in that way you get 13 crates, 13 boxes, and each box is worth 400 cash and not 40 like bananas, and so you get a lot more of cash. This is a trick that's been here since the very beginning of the game, and it's super useful. And because of sell price, what you can do, and what I recommend you to do, is to sell the farm, to replace it, to rebuild it again. And but in this case, once again, you're gonna just leave it 3-0, and you're gonna again start the round and then get the factor upgrade, so you can keep on earning the additional cash that is gonna be 100% needed to survive all these next couple of rounds. So that's the idea. I'm gonna just place a ninja once again on the other throne, just to be sure that I got some camo detection and some more additional damage on this bottom of the map. And I'm gonna just get here a wizard once again in range of the village, right, making sure it's discounted, and then just getting camo detection and going for yeah, just 2 I guess that should be fine. And once again, start the round, get the factor upgrade. Now you need a wizard in this case because you have the camo lab balloons. Now of course, because of the duck monkey special building, you should be able to put the camo lab balloons with the duck monkeys. But yeah, just to make sure you also survive the next couple of rounds, like round 38, 39, that have a lot of like balloons. It's just easier with the wizard. So that's what I recommend. And yeah, just getting the farm once again. I'm gonna get it in this case 32. And you're going to do the trick once again, start the round and then get the factor upgrade. And in this case, the boxes are worth 600 because of valuable bananas, and of course that's a lot better. Now for round 40, you're gonna need this ninja for 1, the one in the throne. You know, this is gonna do a lot of damage, and then you need to upgrade this balloon shipper. Now once again, just to make sure you do things correctly, just get the farm and do the farm trick one more time. So the next is going to be round 39, right? So you still have 1 round. And get the village here 1-0. So all the towers in range of the village are going to have the range increased. And this is going to allow you to see, okay, which towers are actually in range and which are not. So you can place them more correctly. And yeah, at this stage you can sell the wizard, that's fine. I recommend to rebuild the balloon shipper, but in this case, because you can see where the balloon shipper can be placed and it's going to be in the village, you can drop it closest to the left and to the top. So that's the idea. Here we go. So you can place it as far away as possible. And again, remember, round 40 has 4 mob class balloons at the very end. Just make sure you rebuild everything to do the farm trick, right? So 1, 2, 3, right, 15,000. So I should have more than plenty of cash to get the balloon shipper upgraded for 2, and to have enough left to get the factory upgrade still on this round. And that's it. That's really what you need. These are the 4 mobs. You're gonna be able to destroy them all, And even if some ceramics can push forward, don't worry, because you have the ninja here. It's gonna do a ton of damage because of the buffs of the throne, the attack speed. And yeah, so there is nothing to worry about. And I'm gonna do the farm of the trick just around 41 and around 42, because this map is so easy that yeah, the towers on top of the thrones get so many buffs that you don't actually even need to do this farm trick for very long. Like, I mean, you can do it if you want to. That's gonna just allow you to progress a lot more quickly through the game. But yeah, you don't need to. So I'm gonna just do it one more round. Here we go. And that's it. For round 43, there are more mobs, so what I recommend is to just place here another village. Once again, just making sure that once you get it 1-0, you can have a Bloon Shipper placed right here, closest to the right, and then as far as possible to the bottom. Yeah, I think maybe I placed this village too close towards the right side, but whatever. Yeah, like this. Another Bloon Shipper here for 2. And now with the remaining cash, I'm gonna already get the next factories, because like 2 Bloon Shippers are more than enough. So yeah, just getting more farms, I guess. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. Remember, don't worry about the Bloons being able to push forward. You have the ninja, you have a lot of damage up here. So yeah, don't worry. Now here is where like I'm gonna get this next factory, right? There we go, so I have 2. Next I'm gonna sell all these nut monkeys, right? And also the engineer. It's not really useful anymore. I'm gonna place a super monkey on the throne once again to have the buffs, the extra attack speed and so on. And then I'm gonna get here blue gunner 3-2 strong, and on the other side a bomb. Okay, let's see where I can drop it. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I thought I could place it a bit closer towards the right side, but it looks like I can't. That's weird though. Like I saw a spot there. Yeah, there is a spot actually. Yeah, so I don't know why I couldn't find it earlier. And yeah, this bomb actually 3-2. Here we go. Now just getting the next farms. BFB around 46, very easy. Well, actually I could place, in theory, yeah, it should be better to place one more Bloon Shipper, actually, because round 47 has a lot of Bloon Shippers, has a lot of Bloons, so yeah, it might be good. I'm gonna just go for the stun of the bomb. And yeah, just 0-2. That should be enough. Yeah, here we go. The stun from the bomb is super efficient. I'm gonna just start building here this third Bloon Shipper for around 50. So that I got 3. All right. And yeah, the next goal is to just get the next factory and then place in the 4th one. Okay, some Bloons there around 49, being able to push a little bit more forward than what I would like. So I'm gonna get this factory and then probably just upgrading this Super Monkey a little bit more, right, to do a little bit more damage to these Bloons. Should be good. Another Bloon shipper here on the right side once again, so that I have 2 on the left, 2 on the right. On strong. And getting here the 4th and final factory. Village to 1 on both sides. Camos, once again, shouldn't really be a problem. I only have the ninja at the moment that can spot camo balloons, but yeah, should be good enough, as you can see here. Last factory, here we go, 4-2. Yeah, let's go for these villages as well, 2-2. Why not? Camo detection. Around 54, normally it's around where you have a lot of balloons, because there are a lot of mob class balloons, so you have a lot of ceramics because of that. But yeah, I'm gonna get this. Now, Sangat, a lot of damage on the back. I'm gonna add as well in these rounds some 2-3 ice towers, once again to proc the shards. They are very, very effective against group balloons, especially the ones coming from mob class balloons. Village 2-3 though, so that I can pop frozen balloons. And yeah, then most likely just going for an ace, I guess. Here, yeah. Spectre. Global tower that deals a lot of damage. Should be good enough. And yeah, right now I'm gonna start going fast forward. Now it's all about saving up, placing the sacrifices for the temple, and then getting the temple. Once again, I think it's the easiest way to survive the later rounds. And because of the super monkeys on top of the throne, it's already buffed. So the temple also is gonna be buffed. It's gonna be super strong. So yeah, that's the idea. And I'm gonna start getting the sacrifices though around. You can see that the Sun God range is around this bottom side. So in all this area, I'm gonna be able to place the sacrifices, and they all should be in range. So that's the ice tower here. I'm gonna get like 4-2. Glue gunner 4-2 as well. And I'm gonna go for a maximal tempo here. So maximum damage tempo. So that's 20,000. So that means I'm gonna need, yeah, just for another 4-0 glue gunner should be enough. For ice, I got one here. It's 14.8. So if I get one outside the range of the village, there should be more than 15,000. And yeah, here we go. That's enough to reach 30,000 sacrifice. Remember, more than 30,000 in terms of cash spent for the sacrifice, it's enough for the max damage tempo. So yeah, that's the idea. So I have glue, I have ice. Let's go for the wizard. Once again, I'm going to be placing them up here so that they got they're not in range of the village, and so they cost more. So in that way, just by placing 2 here, I'm more than 30,000. Then let's go for the mortars. Yeah, mortars. Well, actually, I can get these mortars as well to be on the top side, so that they also cost more. So yeah, here we go, 15.5 and 15.5 should be more than 30,000. Yeah, very nice. I'm spending here a lot of cash on the sacrifices, but that's worth it. So I got the wizard passive, I got the ice passive, I got the glue passive, I got the bomb passive, and then there's the dart passive. Now for the dart passive, I got the ace, which is already 23.8 thousand cash, and then I got the ninja, which is 5.9. So yeah, that's actually, I just need like another ninja. Yeah, and that should be enough to reach more than 30,000, and that's it. So those are all the sacrifices. You can see that I only got these towers in range of the village. Well, actually, I also have this bomb, but yeah, I already got the mortars. So, and that's it. So now it's very simply just saving up cash to get this temple. It's gonna cost 120,000. You don't have to build a temple. It's just, in my opinion, it's the easiest way to have a single tower that has a lot of range, that can do a lot of damage. Also exploiting the fact that the throne buffs towers. So yeah. Around 74 should be good enough. Like, I'm gonna sell the village on the left side as well. I'm gonna sell the balloon chippers. I'm gonna be getting some cash as well by selling towers. And now you can see, guys, as well, that because of the round spawning, in certain rounds, the ZOMGs or the BFBs might all come from one direction rather than the other. So yeah, just be careful about that. Certain rounds you're gonna have more balloons coming from one side than the other, so make sure that you have enough defenses on both sides, and that, yeah, you can survive there. Okay, just one more round, and that should be enough, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna stop at the end of this round. Of course, the balloon chippers being in the center are gonna bring both balloons coming from the right and from the left towards the center. So at the end of the day, it shouldn't really make that much difference. But yeah, in certain early rounds, you know, having too many balloons coming from one direction might be problematic. So yeah, just make sure you're prepared against that. Now selling all these towers. Yeah, I don't really need them. Getting the temple here upgraded. You shouldn't really sacrifice any factories. All right, here we go. Now I'm gonna sell this village. I'm gonna replace it here though, so closest to the top and to the left, I guess. Two, 4. A temple here for 2, maximum range. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build in overclock here. So it's a tower that I very randomly use, but in this particular gameplay, I'm gonna show you how maximally, like both with the throne buff plus overclock. So this temple is gonna have double overclock almost. Now already you can see the insane amount of attack speed. Look at this. So it's insane, right? But not only that, but I'm gonna be going for some more buffs because of this overclock. I'm gonna overclock this temple, and look at this. This is even more attack speed. Like it's just insane amount of damage output. And yeah, I'm not really killing the balloons any faster, very simply because like they're not being spawned fast enough. So that's the idea. And that's it. I could even buff even further this temple by using the village activity ability, which also increases attack speed and pierce. But yeah, this was just to show you this idea of having a temple being buffed both by the throne and by overclock. And in round 84, I might also use overclock with the village ability to show you like the maximum possible buffs. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So so I hope you enjoyed, guys, this gameplay. It's just this map, I will argue that if you know how to use the thrones, like it's super easy, and you don't really need that many towers, that many things. You just need to know what to do, and that's it. So again, overclock here. Overclock. And yeah, like with this remaining cash, I could place whatever, but it's not even needed. Maybe I could place an ace so that I can maybe clear up some balloons a bit faster. Yeah, why not? Now round 84, here we go. Overclock plus village ability. That's the maximum attack speed of the temple. This is low speed. Look at this. Look how many tornadoes, how many missiles. Yeah, how many blades. And that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see ya. Bye bye.